Hey guys, welcome back. Happy Friday, everyone. Man, I gotta say, today was a total disappointment for me. First of all, I didn't get aggressive enough early on when the market was okay. It wasn't good, it was okay, which is more than you can ask for right now because lately in September it's been pretty trash, the small caps in general. ISEE, I was up $800 on this ticker today, and I should have walked away. I was just about to actually walk away, and then I gave half of it back, and then I was like, let me keep trading. Maybe there's going to be another move, and you know how the story goes. We've all been there. So let me wrap up today what happened on ISEE. I'll also talk about the other tickers really quickly. Most of them were just total scratches, except CEI actually did really good on, but I didn't take my profits quick enough. So let's just start with this beast ISEE. Scroll back here to this nice little front side it was having. Actually, let's just start on the daily. So this ticker's been really holding its highs very well, and today it had a big breakout to new highs. Well, not a new all-time high, but just getting a new all-time high. Okay, I thought this was a little higher. So yeah, new all-time high. And it was okay. It was strong relative to what we were seeing today. It's only up 60%, but yeah, it's more we can ask for. 1.5 million market cap or billion market cap. That's really high. I usually don't trade tickers this big. Shares, 100,000 shares. It's like pretty much a large cap at this point, and I don't really day trade large caps, and I think that's maybe why I did so sloppy on it, because the way it was trading was just really unorthodox for my trading style, and this is where I messed up, and I think this mess up right here is a big reason why I FOMO'd and revenge trade the rest of the day. So we had this ticker. It was finally crawling up here after having pretty much this whole entire big rally and then consolidation, not really doing anything, and then it starts crawling up here. We break this high around 2.8, and that's when it starts becoming interesting to me. So let's zoom in this 2.8 area and just kind of start going forward. Starts crawling up here. I take a breakout trade, but I close it right away, and I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I close it right away? And it's just because this ticker was just, there was so much price action and there was no movement. And we've been seeing that a lot with some of these tickers popping up, because it's just a lot of mid to large caps. And usually I'm not day trading that. Usually we're trading tickers that have really good quick resolution. And this is just so nasty price action. Anyway, I think I'm a little disappointed myself that I sold and I didn't buy higher. So I buy back, but then I sell again, even though it rips, and then I buy back. And I sell, and then it rips, I sell. I actually get quite aggressive into these breakouts, so I do a good job at getting aggressive again. But the whole way I traded this, I should have just been accumulating, made a big size, and walked with a big winner. Here we had a breakout. I get pretty aggressive on this breakout here at $14, and I average into this one pretty nicely, and then I sell. This is the one time I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to hold any longer. And it was actually a pretty nice move. But yeah, after this I was up like 850, I don't know, maybe 900 or something like that, and I was just like, it's okay, like, for being up this much on a Friday on a bad market based on my position size, which probably on these trades was probably on average around $10,000. I'm up 8%. That's pretty good. Maybe I shouldn't really be gunning it anymore. Maybe I should just walk away. Unfortunately, I just keep watching this one, thinking we're getting another move, and then I try to trade in this area, and I give back pretty much half my profits. And I think, and this was really silly trading. Basically, I was like, okay, it looks good. We found support here. I buy this one. I didn't hold it long enough, and then I buy into this breakout, and it flushes down. I sell almost at the perfect low here. And this was more catastrophic than it looks, because it was, it just was. I was buying pretty much near the perfect high, and I sold perfect low, and I was like, like, how did that happen? And this is where things get a little bit annoying, because the fact that I was blessed with a front side move today, and even though I didn't milk it as good as I should, it should have been the big sign that I should be walking away. At this point, my brain flipped, and I was no longer looking for good front side moves. I was trading trash, and that's pure revenge trading. Yeah, it's what it is. I start trading this move, trying to get a price out on the breakout. I take profits too soon. I try to buy here on the pullback, get flush down here, give back more profits, and I'm just doing a lot of nasty chop trading. This is so choppy, backside move, maybe ranging at best. This is just not even, these trades aren't even worth talking about. This ticker opens up, and it is the biggest chop fest I've seen, but to the front side. So it's actually making moves higher, but they're just crazy. So it's like it literally pops up here and then flushes all the way down, pops back up, flushes down, pops back up, and it's just so shaky. So I didn't feel that confidence, because the price action was just so unusual. Eventually I do buy this one, but I just close right away because I'm lacking that confidence and I'm clearly revenge trading. I just don't feel good about what I'm doing here. I'm already red, I think, on the day at this point. Actually, I might be up 300 on the day at this point. And then we get this bear flat, this bull flag coming up here. I actually bought a little bit too high on the first trade. Started averaging into this one, looking for that big pop to the upside. That never happens. I luckily cut my losses really quickly, so I don't take necessarily a big loss, but it was just one loss after another. At this point, all I'm doing is losing. I'm not getting any winners, and this starts getting a little frustrating. Quick little trade here, but lack of conviction. I sold right away. And then I start trading other tickers a lot throughout this time. We'll talk about those in a second. And then I come back here, and eventually this ticker breaks back above here. Looks like it's forming a little bit of a bull flag. I'm like, okay, let's see if we can get a rip past 15. And guess what? Doesn't work and flushes. I sell really quickly at 64. So I sell right around here, which is great because, you know, this would have been a massive loss. And really upset me. I would have been down like $2,000 if I held into this one, especially at this point. So you know, what I did right today was just cutting my losses, but what I did wrong, it was just I was constantly revenge trading today. I was constantly looking for those, you know, $500,000 that I left on the table in this move, which is so ridiculous. You know, I should be super thankful that I even was able to get a frontside move in this kind of horrible market that we're seeing right now. I traded like we were, you know, in January, February, or we like during a hot market. Today I got really aggressive on just moves that obviously probably would not have fall through based on what we've been seeing most of September. So big, you know, shame on me for that. And that's really pure revenge trading. I was upset I didn't trade this properly, even though I did actually trade this breakout pretty well. And then I just start giving back profits. I probably got a little bit too comfortable with the amount of profits I already had in terms of, okay, let me just, you know, try to take some, you know, smaller trades and see, let me trade some chop. Because usually if I'm zero on the day, I'll never trade chop. So mistake there. Yeah, so honestly, the biggest lesson is, especially when you're in a calm market, and this is more of like a refresher for the thousandth time, not a big lesson, but if you're in a slow market like we are in, don't get so aggressive. And if you're up 5, 8, 10%, that's a good day. That's a good day even on a hot market. So definitely don't be gunning it on a slow market. And that's what I did today. Just walk away. Be happy, you know, stop work early and you know, enjoy other things. You know, it's a Friday on a slow market. So you know, what am I trying to do? Eventually with CEI, this ticker actually did pretty well on. I mean, I traded this one to the T, and I'm getting the ticker, the TOS is so glitchy today. It's super annoying. I don't know if you guys just saw that. It's been happening all day. Watch. If I switch between tickers, look at that. It's just bomb. I don't know if it's my internet or what's going on. It just finally finished loading. So it's been really slow and not responsive today. Boom, there again. So when you're trying to switch between tickers, this is really irritating. This is the first time this week it's been like that for me personally. I've heard other complaints on in the Discord. Anyway, this ticker starts crawling up here. I started averaging into this ticker. I was up around 4% at one point, kept on buying into this one, pulls back, buy some more. I'm getting a pretty big size at this point, around $16,000. Not like a huge size, but you know, decent size. You know, and all I needed to do was a rip into the 1.6, past 1.6 into the 1.7s, and it would have been a really, really nice profit, you know, over $1,000 profit. Unfortunately, didn't happen. Flushed, cut my losses. Guess what? Bounces back up. I started averaging into this one again. Doesn't work. Starts selling off. I cut my losses quickly. So you know, for the fact that it's sold off so much, I'm only down $100. So I cut my losses really quickly. It's just really annoying because at the same time, you know, this trade right here, you know, I was up 4%, and then I ended up losing money on that trade. So today it was just like, oh, we just weren't getting resolution. And it was so annoying. Yeah, and it was purely because I was revenge trading. I could save all this stress and have much more money if I just walked away. So, you know, please take lesson in my misery right now. With the other tickers, ENDP, they're honestly not even worth talking about because I either didn't trade them properly or just, you know, I came in late or they just weren't good tickers anyway. First, we have to wait for TOS to load. You could tell I'm a little bit annoyed right now. This ticker, I tried to trade for a potential breakout at 3.4. I sold too soon. There was a move, but it flashed, so it would have not worked out anyway. And then BBIG, this was a little bit of a FOMO trade. I should have never traded this one. It kind of popped up, not necessarily on my scanner, but I had it on my second screen because it's been a recent runner. And I was just kind of watching it. And then at one point, pre-market, I was looking for that move over 11.5, but it didn't work, and I closed it out right away. So today, just so much lack of resolution. And on these slower markets, I shouldn't be looking probably for home run trades as much as I was today. Like CEI, I could have made easy, 5% on this one based on my average size, and at least been green on that ticker. And that might have put me green for the day, because then I might have not FOMO'd so much on ISEE. What I did well today was I cut my losses very quickly. But obviously what I did wrong is just overtrade. I just revenge trade. I didn't walk away, and that was my big mistake today. So I'm a little disappointed with myself. Obviously, like, I'm not stoked about the market, but who cares, about the market? The market definitely doesn't care about me. So like, I shouldn't have a grudge against the market or anything. It's just, sometimes when you clearly left profits on the table, and there was a little bit of potential, you'll stick around and see what happens. But in a slow market during summer, it's not what you should be doing. If you're up over 5% based on your average size, that is good. Take the profits and run for the hills. That's my advice. So I would love to know what you guys would have done today, and how you performed today. Obviously in the Discord, I know what some of you guys are up to, but feel free to leave comments below. I always check them, and I'll see you guys then first thing Monday morning. Have a great weekend, everyone. Drop a like on the way out. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys then next time. Like always, stay safe and make some awesome trades. Ciao, ciao.